It is said that for a human being to adopt a new behaviour, it can take on average 66 days for that new habit to become normal, to become automatic, and to become part of their everyday life. So approximately 720 days ago, we came out here to Snake Woodland to nervously film our very first YouTube video. And today we've decided to celebrate 2 years on YouTube. We're coming back to where it all began. And today we thought it might be nice to retrace those steps and recreate our very first attempt at a vlog.
We're now following in our footsteps from our original vlog, and we're attempting to find the waterfall that should be at the end of the walk.
So it's actually quite mizzly and wet today in Snake Woodland, but I think that is what gives it a lot of character and a lot of atmosphere. So we keep ducking in and out of the rain underneath all the trees. And that's one thing that definitely hasn't changed over the past 2 years, and that's the fact that our camera has never been waterproof, which is why most of our videos are on nice sunny days. This was the first ever place that we ever tried to film, and it didn't really end great. We were just giggles. We couldn't. It's such an odd experience for anyone who's ever done it. You kind
we
of
were just laughing like little girls.
We could, yeah, me as well. You kind of just. It's such a strange experience. We'd been together for how many years at that point? Probably 7 years or so at that point. And you get to know a certain side of somebody, and we've always shared the same things, but we'd never sort of put ourselves out there and filmed in front of each other. It's such an odd experience. So the very first time that we came here, that footage never really aired on the channel. And you guys will know that our first video was actually in Bakewell. That was the first video that ever made it onto YouTube. The second one was a hole somewhere.
Newstead Abbey.
Newstead Abbey was our second video. And then we came back to Snake Woods with a little bit more confidence, and that's when we finally filmed the video that you guys have seen on the channel. This is it, this is the spot. She's looking the other way. More interesting over there.
There's a robin.
This is the spot where we sat and had a bit of a picnic, which ended up being a theme for a lot of our videos, because we have picnics a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
It's nice just to sit down. Obviously we're filming a lot of the time. Don't really get a chance to take it in, do we?
You need to have like a bit of a break and enjoy what you're doing, so it's nice to take a little picnic along.
Yeah, and this was it, this is where we sat.
So now we are about to head off to our very first spot where we try to first speak on camera. So we're going to take you guys to it.
It's here. It's in this clearing. Right, we are approaching the spot where this channel started. We sat on a rock over here. We're going to try and pick which one it was, because to be honest I really can't remember. But this is where this whole channel started for us, right here in Snake Woods. We deliberated for a little while here. Neither of us had been back to this spot for a long time, and we couldn't quite work out where we'd sat 2 years ago. After some figuring out what we had originally sat in front of and lining up some other elements, we think we finally found the spot we were looking for. Right, this is it, we think. We think this is where we first sat 2 years ago. Probably just on this grass. It wasn't as wet as it was now, as it is now. Definitely going to get wet bums for this, but it's worth it. And we were getting eaten by flies as well, weren't we?
Yeah. We were just like giggling to ourselves, struggling to like produce any words.
Couldn't get a single sentence out. It was so awkward to like try and speak to the camera in front of each other, or it was for me.
Yeah.
It was just such an alien experience, and it feels so long ago now.
Yeah. It just feels like a long time away since that happened, and
since then we have made, including this one, 68 videos on the channel. It feels like it should be 680 videos because that's how long it feels, but 68 videos later we're back, and I'm happy to say it doesn't feel awkward anymore.
yeah.
What? Right, we'll just pretend that we're on the phone. Help me. How you doing? Yeah, not bad. Fancy going to Greg's for a sausage roll? All the rocks around here look a lot greener since we came last, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Quite mossy.
Quite mossy. So there are some bits that have changed since we came last. Looks nice. So I think one of the nicest things that now sort of keeps happening to us when we go out is we do keep getting recognised by the odd few people, and we literally just now had a pair of girls walking past and like, have you got a YouTube channel? We're like, yeah, it's us. And literally just this morning they watched our Snake Wood video from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Which I told them like, oh god, it's a horrendous video now. But that's something that we really enjoy, and that's exactly why we keep doing this.
It's just nice to see that we've been people have taken our recommendations and come out to these spots in the Peak District.
Yeah, whenever I looked for places that we wanted to visit, just to casually go and visit, the first place I go is always YouTube and watch other people's videos on them, so you can get an idea of what the place is, you know, what it's going to offer, if it's somewhere that you want to go, and that's exactly what they've done today. Also had 2 years of running back to pick up the camera. for all these shots. I think if it wasn't for Snake Woodland, and if we hadn't nervously come out with my phone that time and tried to make a video here, the channel direction might have been completely different, and we didn't really know what sort of videos we wanted to make. We knew we had the Peak District on tap, that made a lot of sense, but it wasn't until we started to come out to places like this that just feel wild and remote and rugged that we discovered a love for it, and the Peak District just kept us coming back. And you know, not long after that we sort of became known as being the people that do the Peak District on YouTube. But the channel's changing all the time, and we know that we also now want to extend our reach a little bit and escape the borders of the Peak District, because there's so many other cool national parks out there, and we can't wait for what the next 2 years are going to hold. We'll walk through there.
Okay, so we are almost there. We just got to go through like a bit of a clearing, I think, and then head down the bank towards the waterfall. Right guys, so we've made it to the waterfall, which was the very end stop of our very first video, and little did we know that it would become a catalyst for what our channel was to become.
Yeah, it was all thanks to Snake Woods that we kept getting off the sofa and getting out there, you know, getting out into the Peak District and discovering these places and sharing them all with you guys. We've done so much over the past 2 years. We've laughed on this channel, we've cried on this channel.
Yep.
We've shared our wedding with you guys on this channel, and we've seen so much of the Peak District and beyond.
Yep. It takes 66 days for a new habit to become normal, and here we are 720 days later, and we have no intention of slowing down.
We just want to say a massive thank you to all of our subscribers that have joined us on this journey. At the time of recording this video, we are very close to hitting 5,000 subscribers. Probably by the time you see this video, which will be a few weeks afterwards, we're probably up and above 5,000 subscribers.
Hopefully.
And we love each and every one of you guys, all of you guys that take time out of your day to leave us nice comments. We always get really nice positive comments, don't we, on the channel. And
because of you guys, you've helped shape the channel to what it is today.
Yeah, massive thank you, big shout out
Thank you
to all of you. If there's something that you've always wanted to try but keep putting off or keep making excuses for, perhaps now it's finally time to get off the sofa, strap on your boots and get out there, because who knows where the next 66 days could take you.